Milestyle hailing frequencies are open.
Okay, we're on.
The opinions expressed in tonight's podcast are those of the individuals speaking. They do not necessarily reflect the views of HarrisFilm Productions or its other crew members.
Greetings, this is Steve Harry Harris and the HarrisFilm crew with another fan film review where we have a watch party and discuss the fan film that we're watching right afterwards. We're doing our part, trying to help all of the fan film makers get a little bit more publicity by exposing our viewers to your stuff on our channel. Tonight, we have with a special guest, Ian Burke.
Good evening, everyone.
And our regular Roy Ivey. HarrisFilm entered the 2024 Showrunner Awards and were 2 of 27 entries. As I mentioned before, we don't know exactly what each of the creators have submitted their films in what categories. So tonight, we're watching a movie called Unfinished Business. Here we go.
Captain, join us. Please. Immediately. That's an order.
Kapla. What seems to be the,
I've got a mission for you.
Yes?
Remember our fugitive?
Which fugitive?
The Gore.
Are you kidding me?
No. We have a lead. He's in Klingon space.
Klingon,
and thanks to our most esteemed, generous, graceful ambassador, he's gonna let us follow him.
I want to drink with this Klingon.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Well, we're gonna try.
Romulan ale, right?
Kapla.
Blue. Smooth.
This is the sweet stuff.
The Klingon stuff worse?
Oh,
Yeah. It's gonna be a long night.
You mean we have to finish this?
I was drinking bottled beer.
You at least won.
You're welcome. We don't do handshakes?
No.
We just do this. All right.
All night.
See, the good stuff is whatever's in that horny.
Captain's log. Though incredibly hungover, I am joining my first officer, who I hope doesn't notice, in pursuit of the Gorn fugitive, who is in possession of a Section 31 tricorder. How he got it? No idea. I need a nap.
See that? I detect some major signs of life over in this sector.
Set for maximum stun.
Are you sure you have enough batteries to reach that power level?
I like my antiques.
Clearly.
Hey, we all got our quirks. Speaking of, I was talking to the crew a little bit. You know, they've been saying some things about you. Being overly emotional. Oh, he's not a real Vulcan. I shut it down.
Considering that is inappropriate workplace banter, good for you.
Thank you. However, I did look into your file. You didn't tell me that Lieutenant Savick was your mother.
Fail to see how that's relevant.
She's the only person in Starfleet who's half Romulan and half Vulcan. That's a conflict, right? So that makes you a fourth.
Thank you for checking the math.
What I'm saying is, we all have things that we're dealing with. Sometimes I think, what would Grandpa do? Or what would Dad do? But I have, or had, Grandpa and Dad. You don't even know who your dad was.
Fail to see how that pertains to this mission, Captain.
Okay, point taken. Nobody's perfect.
Oh, really?
Should we split up then?
That would be an easy way for us to be eliminated one by one.
Well, hey, as worst comes to worst, it gets me, you know where it is. It gets you, I know where it is. Either way, we get it.
Captain, that actually sounds logical.
Thank you. And I can try out the antiquated firearm.
Yes, you can play with your toy.
See you in a bit.
Wonder if they have the budget for a long tongue to reach out and grab that insect.
Indigenous life is all insects. Perfect.
This makes the Gorn really scary. I just hope
Captain!
I'm on it, in pursuit.
Captain!
a lot of firepower.
Doesn't look like it's done to me.
Don't play it that way. All right. Come out. Wherever you
The fundamental nature
What the?
coexistence is to start from a place of understanding. If we are to coexist, the first
Did I
thing
just
we
take
must do
acid?
is find a common ground. There are things we can do to find an understanding. Now, one of them, of course, is to talk about how we feel. What is it that you want from us? Write it down. Good. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not grading you on spelling.
Use
What
your
would you
crayon.
like for me to do? That can't be it. What is the only thing that gives you pleasure?
Social conditioning.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! It is not productive.
Superman.
This isn't real. Then I can do anything.
Your system is broken.
It appears that this exercise is indulging in too much personal fantasy and whimsy, so I am ending it now.
The subconscious.
Terminating it now.
What is it with you? Somehow you can knock out a whole Gorn.
Did I need to?
I don't even want to know how. Just go do your Vulcan stuff.
I concur, Captain.
Well, there he is. It's one big, unconscious Gorn.
Excellent observation, Captain.
How are we gonna do this?
I'll get the legs.
I'll
Just
get the
beam
arms.
him up. You have a transporter on that thing?
Gorn's little special tricorder engineered by Section 31. Hopefully that organization can rid itself of internal problems.
In a pig's eye, Captain.
Colorful metaphor. Yeah, this is a shuttle. One more like that, we're done.
Indeed, our shields are nearly depleted, Captain. 5%.
5%, we better dodge the next one. Nobody knows we're here.
Klingon bird of prey decloaking at 12 o'clock.
Hey, now they're giving him something else to shoot. Trying to draw it into the sun.
Alien ship, ceasefire. We can come to some kind of an understanding. Who are you? What do you represent? What do you want?
So take it easy.
What is
Way
he
to
drinking?
find out what the Gorn was trying to do with us.
Well, we can always check the logs.
Or we could ask him,
Yes. Captain, do you sense a rather foul odor developing?
It's the
I
Gorn.
think our Gorn is, this is a problem.
On the report, we can list it as
Killed while trying to escape.
or died in transit.
Not at all, mind meld.
The medical examiner will find no evidence of that.
Klingon Commander, would very much like to express our gratitude for your assistance in this endeavor. We would be happy to host you once we're back aboard the Enterprise. My first officer would be... I would meet you personally in the mess hall for a drink or 12. See you then. Out. Happy now?
Not something that my Vulcan sensibilities allow, but it seems that this is a satisfactory conclusion.
Satisfactory. far from optimal.
Coffee. Earth drink. Spock.
It's a Spock cup.
Famous.
Ah!
Spock.
Nice.
He was the Vulcan ambassador. Seriously. Vulcan. Spock.
I have that cup.
He's only one of the most important figures in Earth and Vulcan's history. Mesh. You want to try? Spock. It's not alcoholic. Coffee. Good. All right. I was given your fondness for alcoholic beverages. My doctor procured this. We call that moonshine. You know there's radioactive particles in that thing you're drinking? That's good.
Radioactive particles.
Yeah, okay. Like we've said before, some people do only serious, some people do only comedy and parody. And I think that you have a nice little shoebox there, buddies. I'm looking forward to more of your kind of humor. Star Trek humor can be very entertaining, and you did a good job.
Got a lot of kicks.
I didn't know what to expect. So what'd you guys think of Unfinished Business?
I think it really kicked it up a notch when we had their blurred mind meld.
Yeah.
And went back to school.
Right.
I think that it was like boom, like dropping a beam on. I think I've seen these guys before. I think they've really tuned in their humor on this, and it's interesting. They always do it with just a few characters, but stuff happens in their film. It gets really going. I still think the Vulcan ought to get some years, but that's probably part of the gag too. That he has that bandana to cover the years he doesn't have.
Who knows?
But it's just because it's, I guess they don't have any ears or anybody can make them some ears. It might be a little tricky, but you think you could pick up some pointy ears.
His hair didn't seem to be regulation, especially for a Vulcan who's in Starfleet. Now, if he were, somebody like Ensign Rowe, I mean, that's completely different, right? They're not even technically in the Federation. The people that are on Bajor, they're not really in the Federation up to a certain point. There were always these talks about joining the Federation, but if we do, we're going to lose our independence, or are we? And that kind of stuff. That debate that keeps going on. But it's interesting to me that it seems like that everything started out on Deep Space Nine, and then now we're on an Enterprise at the very end, and now we're on Deep Space Nine again. So I don't know about
Probably that. Didn't have it quite figured out.
Right. The average viewer is going to probably not even notice, because there's so much going on. Maybe that was just, it was written in the script, but when they edited things down, they didn't close it right, on screen. It made sense on the script. It made sense to the people that were filming and the editor. But then when you actually show it, there's a little bit of a disconnect. That's all. Maybe that's just me.
I think the Klingon was a fun character. I'd sit down and have a drink with that guy. And it was an interesting little romp through the woods with the Gorn. I love the Gorn mask. That was cool.
That was very cool. Those things are expensive, and they made it look good.
Mm-hmm. But no, that was a fun little one. I enjoyed that. Hell, in that mind meld. Oh, what an acid trip.
It was like an acid trip, wasn't it?
Man.
Yeah. Little too much LDS in Berkeley, man. All right, so 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Excellent. That's what we say.
So
So
say
good
we
luck.
all.
Yeah, we enjoyed your film. It was not what I expected.
So, in closing, congratulations. And we are looking forward to your next film.
Appreciated our guest star, Ian Burke, fresh from a session with Pete Best, former drummer of the Beatles, where you were your sound engineer, was it?
I was the monitor technician.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent.
Very cool experience. And yeah, like, it's like little piece of history now.
Amazing when you actually get to be a part of history like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you get to share it with everybody. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
All right.
So good night from
special guest, Ian Burke.
Good night, everyone.
And our regular Roy Ivey. Well, if you enjoyed our show, come back and see us another time and we'll have another HarrisFilm review. Okay, we're out.
Hailing frequencies are closed. Transmission complete.